Starring Cloris Leachman, John Shepard, George Chandler, and John Provost as Timmy. And, of course, Lassie.
What's the matter? We better turn back. Looks like rain. What about the blackberries? I don't see any. He must have taken the wrong road. Lassie, come on, we're going back. What's the matter with her? Lassie! What's the matter with you? Why don't you come when I call you? Come here. What is it? Look. Leaping blizzards. It's a dog. Yeah. She's a Doberman. Let's get her out of there. She's hurt. Don't touch her. Why not? She's suffering. Doc Weaver said never to touch a strange dog. If it's hurt or sick, he said they might not know you're trying to help them and bite you. Then what do we do? I know. We'll leave Lassie here and we'll go home and try to get Uncle Petrie. Why don't we go get Doc Weaver? That's too far. And anyway, Uncle Petrie knows about things like this. Lassie, you stay here and watch the poor dog. Don't let anybody get near. We'll be back soon. Come on.
One at a time.
If we find a dog, she's hurt and bleeding. You gotta come, Uncle Petrie.
Easy now, easy. Where's this dog at?
About a half mile from here.
Wait a minute. Can't understand a word you say if you both talk at the same time.
Go ahead. She's laying in the... All right. She's laying in the brush on the woods road. We're at a half mile from here. She's got a cut in her side and her ear's bleeding. She's a Doberman. Lassie's watching her, but if you don't come quick, Uncle Petrie, she's gonna die.
All right, I'm a-coming.
I'll get some bandages and iodine.
Well, never mind that. We'll patch her up when we get her back here.
What's all the excitement?
Well, the boys found a hurt dog in the ditch.
You need me?
Yeah, I'll tell you better after I see the dog. We'll be back soon.
Never a dull moment.
Just around the next curve, you'll see Lassie. There's the spot. See the cut in the side and your torn ear?
Yeah. Scott, fetch that piece of lettuce crate from the truck there. Now, take it easy, girl. We'll get you fixed up, won't we, Lassie?
Uncle Petrie, what are you going to do with that old lettuce crate?
And we'll just slide that under and lift her on it in case she's got any broken bones. Here, you take the tail end there, Timmy. In case she gets it from mine to snap. Now, just put it down easy. There. That's fine. I reckon the easy way'd be just roll her over on it. How easy? Oh, it's all right. You ain't going to give us no trouble, are you? Now, take it real easy. Well, now, look at this.
What you got on her?
It's a harness for a blind man to hold on to. This here's a seeing eye dog. Yeah. I think maybe better than turning her over, seeing as how the cut's on her right flank. We best lift her on the board. She don't act like she's gonna snap or nothing. Scott, you take this end of the crate. You boys slide it under when I lift her up. All right, now, girl, easy. We don't aim to hurt you none. All right, hold it, baby. All right, that's the baby. That's the baby. That's all. There, that'll keep her from sliding. Well, I guess we can carry her now. Now, each of you boys take a corner, facing that way. Now, don't lift till I tell you. Easy, girl. There we are. We ain't gonna hurt you none. Now, real slow, boys. Up we go. Up. Quiet, girl. That's it. That's a baby. Easy, girl. Easy. Ah, Red Cross couldn't have done no better.
Can I sit back with her, Uncle Petrie? Me too.
She don't need nobody riding with her. Except Lassie, maybe. Might comfort her, have one of her own kind sitting by. You want to play nursemaid, Lassie? Well, come on, hop up. Come on, you boys, hop in there. Gonna take some doing to turn around here.
You don't have to, Uncle Petrie. This road swings back around to the county road, just around those trees.
Well, good enough.
Hey, girl. That's a good girl. Well, I guess that'll do it.
Will she be all right?
Well, I think so, Timmy. I gave her something to make her sleep. So you just kind of keep an eye on her for a while, hmm?
Lassie will stay with her all the time. Won't you, girl?
Well, she couldn't get better care than that. Sure she didn't have a collar?
Just the harness, that's all.
Seems unlikely a seeing eye dog wouldn't wear a collar and a license tag.
How do you figure she was hurt, Doc?
It's hard to tell. Either got in a fight or was hit by a car.
On the woods road?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long, Scott.
Do you know anybody around here who owns a seeing eye dog?
There's a piano tuner in Creston had one, German Shepherd. Come to think of it, it was an old dog. He might have died and got the Doberman. It's worth a call.
Yeah. What was his name, do you know?
Dotter, Duncan, something like that. But there's only one piano tuner in Creston.
She's asleep, and Lassie's watching her.
Well, that's fine. I'll stop by and see you tomorrow.
Thanks for coming.
You're mighty welcome to me.
Bye.
We'll see you later, Doc.
So long, Doc.
Bye.
We've got chores to do, and supper's almost ready. You better get washed up, buddy.
Dad, what if we don't find the blind man that owns the dog?
Well, now, don't you worry about it. We'll find him.
I hope so. It must be awful to be blind. It must be awful not to have anybody to show you the way.
You know something?
What?
You're a real good Joe. Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Duncan, but would you know of anybody else in this vicinity who might own a seeing eye dog? Oh, I see. Well, thanks very much. No, that's just the trouble. She wasn't wearing a collar. Yes, we know what it means, all right. We'll make every effort to find her owner. It's been very nice talking to you, sir. Well, his dog is very much alive. He knows of 2 people over in Capital City, but they have shepherds, too.
I've been thinking, Paul. Doc Weaver thought the dog either got into a fight or was hit by a car. Now, ain't much likelihood of a car hitting it on that woods road. So rutted a man would bust a spring if he went over 20. And I don't hold with the fight either. Now, she might have got slashed up in a fight, all right. When we found her, she was just about breathing. Doc called it shock. Now, a dog don't get shocked from fighting.
Well, what do you think happened?
Oh, I reckon she got struck, all right. Car likely, but not where we found her. I think she crawled into that ditch looking for help. Might have dragged herself miles from where she was struck.
You may be right.
Way I figure, the collar got torn off when the car struck her. Find that spot, I bet you dollars to donuts you find the collar.
Lassie can find it.
Lassie can do a lot of things, but she's not a bloodhound.
She's got a good nose. Jeff taught her to trail, and she can do it good.
I think Lassie deserves a chance.
I'll go get her.
Not tonight, son. What do you say we do it first thing in the morning?
Yeah, just go tell her.
What about your pie?
I've had enough. Excused?
All right.
She's asleep. Now, Lassie, you listen. Stay here tonight and take care of her, okay? First thing tomorrow morning, we're going to go out and try to find the collar, so we'll know who she belongs to. I'll leave the barn door open in case you need me, okay? That's a good girl. Thanks for waking me up, Lassie. I might have overslept. Dad, Lassie, you in there?
Well, I might as well get in the act, too. Whoops.
Well, what's all this whoopsing and hollering about?
You said we could find out where the accident happened. Lassie's all ready to trail. Come on.
Well, now, you just wait a minute, Sherlock.
Who's Sherlock?
Well, he was another detective.
We don't need him. Lassie can discover everything you want to find out. Come on.
Whoa there, young fella. This is a farm. Lots of things got to be done around here before your Pa and me can take off on this expedition.
Well, sure. Now, you and Lassie just relax, my friend. And Uncle Petrie and I'll finish our chores, and then we'll get the truck and we'll be on our way, okay?
Okay. It's over there. Come on, I'll show you. There's where we found them.
Where's this road lead, son?
No place. It turns around in the woods and goes back to the county road.
Find anything?
No. Come here, Lassie. Get the scent. Come on, girl. Get the scent. Now go get her.
Go find her, Lassie. Go find her. Come on! Find it, Lassie.
Matter. She lose the scent?
This trail's been cold for 12 hours or more, son.
Lassie can find it.
Give her another whiff of this.
She's got it.
That Doberman, sick as she was, didn't crawl through all those brambles.
Don't seem likely.
Yeah, let's get back, son. It's not Lassie's fault. You see, some dogs track by instinct and others don't.
She smelled something.
Rabbit, likely. What you got, girl?
See anything, Uncle Petrie?
Just brambles.
We got to get back, son. Come on.
There's nothing in there, Lassie. She won't listen to me.
Sure bent on getting in them brambles.
All she'll do is get her coat snagged. You better get her out, son.
Lassie! She's going in further and further.
She's going to get hurt in there, son. We better call her out. Lassie, come back, girl.
Lassie, come back. She's got something, Dad. It's the collar.
Well, so it is.
A good girl, Lassie. I knew you could do it.
Well, both of you are smarter than I am. Forgive me, Lassie.
What's it say on that tag?
Los Angeles City dog license number 160914.
Mom,
Yes, honey.
how much does it cost to call Los Angeles?
More than you have there, I'm afraid. I'd say $3
$3.
for the first 3 minutes.
What if I only talk to 1 minute?
It would still be $3.
Golly.
If you're worried about the dog, Dad's going to write to the License Bureau tonight.
A letter will take too long to get there and get an answer back here. And while we're waiting, the poor blind man doesn't have any dog. And I know how I'd feel if I lost Lassie. And I can see.
You'd like us to telephone, wouldn't you?
But I haven't got enough money.
I tell you what. While you empty these pods in the chicken coop and pick a dozen or so more peas, I'll try to float a loan for you.
What does that mean?
That means get you the money to make your call.
Can you really?
I'll sure try.
Thanks, Mom.
Hi, honey.
Hi. Well, sitting up and taking nourishment, aren't you?
Yeah, she's fine.
I wonder how fine her owner is.
I have to get that letter off airmail tonight.
It'll be a week before we hear.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, Timmy would like to contribute his savings to make a call to Los Angeles instead of writing. He's very concerned about the blind person without his dog.
Is it all right with you?
Of course.
Well, I don't think we'll have to spend his whole life savings.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you mean you wanted to call, but you were afraid I'd think it was extravagant?
Why, sure.
Well, I wanted to call, but I was afraid you'd think it was extravagant.
And you know, I bet Uncle Petrie wanted to call, but he was afraid we'd both think it was extravagant. Hello? Hello, Jenny. This is Paul. Would you try to find out where Mr. Wallace can be reached, please? What was that? Capital City Hospital. I see. Would you ring it for me then, Jenny? Yes. The Capital City Hospital, a car accident.
Can't be blind if he drives the car.
Yes, I'm calling Mr. Wallace. That's right. Oh, Mrs. Wallace? This is Paul Martin in Calverton. We found your Doberman. Yeah, she's all right. A little bruised, maybe, but she's fine. Well, we had the tag number, so we called the Los Angeles License Bureau and got Mr. Wallace's name. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you think it might help if we brought the dog to him? Well, we'd be happy to do it. That's quite all right. No trouble at all. Fine. Goodbye. You heard. It was a car accident, all right. Her husband was hurt. It's his dog, and he's grieving for her.
What's her name?
You know, son, I forgot to ask. But I think if you and Mom take her to the hospital, it might make Mr. Wallace feel a lot better.
Can we take Lassie? She found the collar.
Well, now, I think they might let her in.
Put your suit on, Timmy. We'll do some shopping while we're there.
Okay.
Won't be long now. No siree.
Frank, someone wants to see you.
It's Lassie. Where was she, Grace? Where did you find her?
A little boy found her.
Lady.
This is Timmy, Frank. He found Lady in the woods and saved her life.
God bless you, son.
And this is Timmy's dog, Lassie. She found Lady's collar. And the Martins. Oh, they're Timmy's mother and father. And they phoned Los Angeles to trace it.
Bless you too, Lassie.
And when you're well enough, we're going to stop at the Martin farm and visit with Timmy's mother and father.
And Uncle Petrie.
And in the meantime, they're going to keep Lady for us.
Fine, fine. As long as I know she's alive and well.
We'll take good care of Lady for you, Mr. Wallace. Won't we, Lassie? This is a hospital.
It's all right, Lassie. You feel like barking, you go right ahead and bark. I'm so happy I could bark myself. I'm going to.